Welcome back. This is practice test 7 of the Salesforce Agentforce Specialist practice test series. 10 questions. Take your time and pick your answer before the reveal. Let us go. Question 1. An Agentforce specialist needs to create a prompt template to fill a custom field named Latest Opportunities Summary on the account object with information from the 3 most recently opened opportunities. How should the Agentforce specialist gather the necessary data for the prompt template? Option A. Select the account opportunity object as a resource when creating the prompt template. Option B. Select the latest opportunities related list as a merge field. Option C. Create a flow to retrieve the opportunity information. Think about what tool is needed to retrieve a specific filtered subset of related records. The correct answer is C. Create a flow to retrieve the opportunity information, because the requirement is to retrieve the 3 most recently opened opportunities. A flow is needed to apply that filtering logic. Neither selecting the object as a resource nor using a related list, merge field gives you control over which specific records are retrieved. Question 2. Universal Containers, UC, would like to implement Sales Development Representative, SDR, agent. Which channel consideration should UC be aware of while implementing it? Option A. SDR agent must be deployed in messaging channel. Option B. SDR agent must also be deployed in the company website. Option C. SDR agent only works in email channel. Think about which channel the SDR agent is specifically designed to operate in. The correct answer is A. SDR agent must be deployed in messaging channel. The Agentforce SDR agent is designed to work through the messaging channel. It is not limited to email and does not require deployment on the company website as a prerequisite. Question 3. An Agentforce specialist wants to troubleshoot their agent's performance. Where should the Agentforce specialist go to access all user interactions with the agent, including agent errors, incorrectly triggered actions, and incomplete plans? Option A, Plan Canvas. Option B, Event Logs. Option C, Agent Settings. Think about which tool in Agentforce provides a detailed log of what happened during each agent interaction. The correct answer is B, Event Logs. Event Logs is where an Agentforce specialist can view all user interactions with the agent, including errors, incorrectly triggered actions, and incomplete plans. Plan Canvas is for building agent flows, and Agent Settings is for configuration. Question 4. Universal Containers needs its sales reps to be able to only execute prompt templates. What should the company use to achieve this requirement? Option A, Prompt Template User Permission Set. Option B, Prompt Template Manager Permission Set. Option C, Prompt Execute Template Permission Set. The question says, only execute, not create or manage. Match that to the correct permission set. The correct answer is A, Prompt Template User Permission Set. The prompt template user permission set grants the ability to execute prompt templates. Prompt Template Manager grants the ability to create and manage templates. Prompt Execute. Template is not a valid permission set name. Question 5. When creating a custom retriever in Einstein Studio, which step is considered essential? Option A. Select the search index. Specify the associated data model object, DMO, and data space, and optionally define filters to narrow search results. Option B. Configure the search index. Choose vector or hybrid search. Choose the fields for filtering, the data space, and model. Then define the ranking method. Option C. Define the output configuration by specifying the maximum number of results to return, and map the output fields that will ground the prompt. Think about the foundational steps required to create a functional custom retriever. The correct answer is A. Select the search index. Specify the associated data model object, DMO, and data space, and optionally define filters to narrow search results. The essential steps for creating a custom retriever are selecting the search index, specifying the DMO and data space, and optionally defining filters. The other options describe either incorrect steps or steps that are not part of the core retriever creation process. Question 6. Which element in the omni-channel flow should be used to connect the flow with the agent? Option A, decision. Option B, route, work, action. Option C, assignment. Think about which flow element is specifically designed to route work to an agent in omni-channel. The correct answer is B, route work action. The route work action is the omni-channel flow element that connects the flow with the agent by routing the work item. Decision and assignment are general flow elements not specific to agent routing. Question 7. Universal Containers recently launched a pilot program to integrate conversational AI into its CRM business operations with Agentforce agents. How should the Agentforce specialist monitor agents' usability and the assignment of actions? Option A, run agent analytics. Option B, run a report on the platform debug logs. Option C, query the agent log data using the metadata API. Think about the built-in Agentforce tool designed specifically for monitoring agent performance and action assignment. The correct answer is A, run agent analytics. Agent Analytics is the built-in tool for monitoring Agentforce usability and action assignment. Platform debug logs are for general Salesforce debugging and do not provide agent-specific insights. The metadata API is for deploying and managing metadata, not monitoring agent performance. Question 8. Universal Containers, UC, tests out a new Einstein generative AI feature for its sales team to create personalized and contextualized emails for its customers. Sometimes, users find that the draft email contains placeholders for attributes that could have been derived from the recipient's contact record. What is the most likely explanation for why the draft email shows these placeholders? Option A, the user's locale language is not supported by Prompt Builder. Option B, the user does not have permission to access the fields. Option C, the user does not have Einstein sales emails permission assigned. If the data exists on the contact record but is not being pulled in, think about what would block the system from reading those fields. The correct answer is B. The user does not have permission to access the fields. When placeholders appear instead of actual field values, it means the system cannot read the data from the record. The most likely cause is that the user does not have field-level security permission to access those specific fields on the contact record. Question 9. Universal Containers recently added a custom flow for processing returns and created a new agent action. Which action should the company take to ensure the Agentforce service agent can run this new flow as part of the new agent action? Option A, recreate the flow using the Agentforce agent user. Option B, assign the run flow's permission to the Agentforce agent user. Option C, assign the manage users. Permission to the Agentforce agent user. Think about what permission the Agentforce agent user specifically needs to execute a flow. The correct answer is B. Assign the run flow's permission to the Agentforce agent user. For the Agentforce service agent to run a flow as part of an agent action, the Agentforce agent user must be granted the run flow's permission. Recreating the flow is unnecessary, and manage users is unrelated to flow execution. Question 10. Universal Containers wants to implement a solution in Salesforce with a custom UX that allows users to enter a sales order number. Subsequently, the system will invoke a custom prompt template to create and display a summary of the sales order header and sales order details. Which solution should an Agentforce specialist implement to meet this requirement? Option A, Create a template-triggered prompt flow and invoke the prompt template using the standard prompt template flow action. Option B, create an auto-launched flow and invoke the prompt template using the standard prompt template flow action. Option C, create a screen flow to collect sales order number and invoke the prompt template using the standard prompt template flow action. The requirement includes a custom UX where users enter data. Which flow type supports a user interface? The correct answer is C. Create a screen flow to collect sales order number and invoke the prompt template using the standard prompt template flow action. A screen flow is the correct choice because it provides a user interface where users can enter the sales order number. A template-triggered prompt flow is triggered by a prompt template, not user input. An auto-launch flow runs in the background without a UI. Practice test 7 complete. Practice test 8 is next in the playlist. Keep going.